Welcome to the know, I'm Meg Turney. First of all, new set, yay! In celebration, I'm wearing a shirt I could have never worn to work before. Alright, eSports is just saying no to drugs, unless you're not actually competing in a competition that day, in which case they're putting on Bob Marley and introducing you to the dynamic duo of Wesley Pipes and Bonky Kong. The ESL, or Electronic Sports League, is a heavy hitter in the world of eSports, and they announced last night that they'd be adopting the World Anti-Doping Agency's list of banned substances for gamers entering their competitions. The list includes substances like marijuana, Adderall, cocaine, and heroin, among a host of other things. Seriously, the list is very, very long. In a post on Reddit, of all places, they explained why they felt the change in policy was necessary, writing, "Our main goal is, and always will be, to maintain the fair play spirit and the integrity of our competitions, and we're confident that the anti-doping policy is an important improvement that will help us advance as a sport. It is a small, but in our eyes, essential and meaningful step forward for professional gamers across all games, ESL as an event organizer, and the esports industry as a whole. Players will be tested at random with oral swabs, but the interesting thing to note here is that the ESL isn't actually trying to police anyone's behavior outside of competitions. Under the question, is ESL prohibiting the usage of marijuana, they respond, during the competition, we are. Marijuana is on the list of prohibited substances for during the competition. This means that recreational use of it outside, before the event days, will not be punished. Using it during the tournament, from the start of the first day until the end of the last day of competition, is strictly prohibited." So again, on competition day, stone cold sober. Day before or after competition, reefer madness, everyone. Smoke them if you got them. Or, drugs are bad, don't do that. The overall move to regulate drug use in esports competitions was prompted by an interview Counter-Strike pro Corey Simphus Friesen gave last month. Now, in that interview, he admitted his entire team was on Adderall during a competition back in March, saying, quote, "We were all on Adderall. I don't even give a fuck. It was pretty obvious if you listen to the comms." I love this guy's attitude. Now, that's a big deal because, as anyone who actually went to college can attest, Adderall can help you focus and potentially could give players an advantage. Under the ESL's new rules, Adderall is out. Unless you have a note. They wrote, "What if a player has a legitimate prescription for medication, such as Adderall, containing one or more of the banned substances? In this case, they have to disclose this to us as soon as possible, but no later than the first match is scheduled to start. They will be required to provide proof, a letter from a physician, for example, that they need this specific medication." To which I ask, what if you happen to live in the great state of California and have a note from one of the approximately billion doctors in LA who will write you a pop prescription if you just say your Fruity Pebbles aren't quite as tasty anymore? Are you gonna honor those notes too? Honestly, I kinda like that they only care if you're doing something naughty at competition and don't give a shit if you do anything else before or after. I think it's really the only way you can regulate esports at this point without being laughed out the building. And genuine question here, can a spit test really differentiate between someone having smoked yesterday versus today, or do players have to prepare a lead time for assured sobriety? Genuine question, please, if you happen to know. Comments, please. And the penalties for infractions are actually really interesting here. The ESL writes, "The punishments range from getting prize money / tournament points deducted to disqualification and up to a 2-year ban from ESL events. We will look at each case separately and once again assure a player's full privacy." Hey, you smoked pot? Give me like $40 back from that prize pool. I guess we'll actually have to wait for people to break the rules to see really where the punishments lie on that very wide spectrum, but it'll be pretty interesting to see. So what do you guys think of these new rules, and do you think they go too far or not far enough? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget, you get the very best in video games and entertainment right here, so make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can know what you know and be the know on this show. New set!